What's up, everyone? So, good morning, guys. We are live now. Good morning, everyone. We are live now on YouTube. So, make sure to join and let's prep for the markets. Peace out. Good morning, guys. So, good morning, everyone. We are live on YouTube. I mean, we do this every morning. So, every morning and every Monday. Okay. So, make sure to join and let's prep for the market and, get ready for the week. Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing? I hope you guys slept well. Hope you guys last week was profitable. I'm good. I'm good. I am good. Thanks for asking, Mr. Michael Aaron. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to share out the guys the way we are waiting. Okay, the way we are waiting. Share out the live link, the link to the live stream. Share it to your friends. Tell them to come and join. Share it. Do you understand? Share it to your friends. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So let's start. Let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Yeah, right. Share this live session, live link to everyone. You can't see my screen. How? Why? Can you see my screen? So people asking for link to the live stream. This is it. So this is the link to the live stream. Share it, share it to people. Come, let me pin this. So share the link to your friends, share it to your family, share it to your enemy, share it to everyone. So let's continue. So we'll be analyzing gold, GU, US card. What pair again should we analyze? Just the three of them. I mean, not too crazy, not too much crazy pair again. Just the three of them, which was what we analyzed last week. So we'll be, we'll continue our watch list for this week. So on gold, right? I think. Okay, good. So on gold, right? We all know that gold is at all-time high. Remember, gold is at all-time high. And the basic definition of technical analysis is what? Is using past market data or using previous market data to analyze um, current market move, right? So now, if you look at the left around this level where we are looking at now, I want you guys to look at the left. There is nothing at the left hand side to maybe say there is support or resistance. Then you start drawing stuff like this. Am I making sense? There is there is nothing at the left hand side. Do you understand? So where we are right now is called a no man's land. That's what you call it. It is called a what? A no man's land. That is basically what this area is. It's a no man's land because the only thing you currently have now to analyze is just this. This is all you have to analyze. Do you understand? This is the only thing you have to analyze with. Okay, you have this and you have structure. Do you understand? You have this little market, past past market move around these little things here. You have this and you have structure and you also have what? You also have psychology levels. Am I making sense? I mean, psychology levels are just their normal levels, like very, very easy to spot out. Areas like 3,700. I've said this thing so many times. 3,700, 3,600. I mean, these are major areas where price reacts to, right? So that's why they are basically called the psychology levels. Okay, 3,000. Then you can even do 3,650, 3,650. Sorry. So I mean, these psychological levels, the only time I pull them out or I use them is whenever we are seeing this kind of market condition. Now, why? Why? The question is why? Because this kind of market condition, like I said, you really don't have anything, at your left to analyze with. The only thing you have is what you are, seeing right now. So you have to bring out other um, variables to like help. So now structure wise on the 4 hours time frame, structure 4 hours time frame, we are seeing areas like this on our 4 hours time frame, right? So we are still what? We are still bullish on 4 hours. So what does this tell us? It tells us that, oh, the fact that we are based off of structure and also our volume, sorry, also we are seeing that moving average is pointing all the way up. Momentum around this 30, this 4 hours time frame is bullish. Okay, now we already know that structure is telling us bullish, momentum is telling us bullish. Okay, so what do we do next? Let's understand what is going to be our next projection, which we can actually utilize by using fib, right? So using Fibonacci, we are seeing this is our major projection. Do you understand? As an intraday trader, you are not using this projection. This projection is just basically to give you a hint of what you'll be doing on a long term. Do you understand? This is just a long term projection. Am I making sense? Because this is like around 600 pips projection. Am I correct? Yes, around 600 pips. So, I mean, you're not taking a trade to hold it for 600 pips, right? And aside from that, also, price is sitting around what our 23.6, which is more likely a consolidating phase. Am I making sense? 23, which is more likely what a consolidating phase before price starts what going to the upside. Am I making sense? So now we are seeing that price is sitting around that level, which is not bad. So what can we do to finesse this area? Can we? The question is, I mean, can we draw a trend line? Understand if you can draw something or if you can do something to better off your analysis. Why not? The question is, why not you do it? So can we say, okay, let's look out for this. This is kind of like a CTL, a counter trend. So looking at this, right? I mean, we are not really using this yet. Okay, we are not really using this yet. So let's go to like an M30 time frame and understand what we could. I hope, can you guys see me before I continue? Can you guys can you guys see my screen? Say your screen is blurry. Blurry. I mean, it's raining over here. Can you guys see my screen now? Is it still blurry? Is it still blurry? Okay, you guys are saying it's clear. Okay, it's clear, all clear. Good. Okay, so let's continue. Guys, I mean, it's pouring heavily. I think it's the network or something. So, like I was saying, right, on our M30 time frame, we can see that this particular area, okay, we're seeing this, we're also seeing this. Am I making sense? Remember, I used to say something, whenever price is consolidating, okay, there is always an internal structure. Am I making sense? Whenever price is consolidating, there is always an internal structure. So it is the work of, or it is the job of the trader to understand or to see what that internal structure is actually saying. So are we still bullish or are we still bearish? Is price breaking any major resistance or any major support? Are we still consolidating? Is momentum ready to push? Is the volume ready to push? So looking at what we are seeing here now, we are seeing that price gave us this support and practically coming here again to give us another valid support. Okay, it's giving us what, another valid support around this area. Am I making sense? So seeing this valid support around this area gives us a hint on what price is trying to do, right? We are trying to see that price is building up momentum. Price is trying to build up a bullish momentum to break out of this CTL and start moving towards our direction. Okay, but as of currently right now, momentum is still very, very weak. Okay, momentum is still very, very weak. But I mean, it's not still a bad bias actually. Am I making sense? We are seeing our bias, we are seeing our setup, we are seeing our structure, but momentum is not yet positively correlating with every other thing. Okay? Until momentum starts correlating, until we start seeing that bullish momentum in the market, that is when we start taking our bias. Am I communicating? Because once you take your buys now, you can actually, for people that want to buy and hold maybe throughout the whole drawdown, you can actually buy now and hold. But my best advice is for price to give you a clear breakout and at least release that buying momentum. Am I making sense? At least let price release that buying momentum, even though we are still seeing a support here and a support here, right? Which shows us that our price is building up a bullish kind of momentum to keep on pushing to the upside. But it's still best for you to be very conservative when you are trading. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? So it's still very best to join or to take a trade when the odds are stacked in your favor, and stay very conservative. For example, for people that don't really have too much capital to risk, I mean, my best advice for you is to wait out for price to start trading above this level. Okay, wait out for price to start trading what above this level, then you can take your trade. All these areas are good areas for buys. Am I making sense? All these areas are what good, are perfect, conservative and perfect good areas for buys. Because once price starts trading above this level, then we know that momentum what has been released. Okay, we know that momentum has been released. Am I making sense? But once price is still trading inside of all these we are seeing here, inside of all this zone, momentum is still trying to like build up that momentum. Do you understand? This is still like the build up of the push. Okay, the push has not started happening, but this is just the what the build up. Is our price consolidating? Is because we are sitting on a 20.6. Every single thing in the market has a reason why it is occurring. It just depends on the trader to be able to figure it out and understand why is this thing happening. Because for if you know the why, then now you can know how to act on it. Do you understand? If you know that this is the reason why this thing is happening, then you know the next action to take. Am I making sense? So for someone that knows that this is a 23.6 and 23.6 are mostly what face. Trust me, when price breaks out of this area, there is no retracement again. I'm telling you guys, anything that happens and price breaks out of this area, it is straight to TP. Am I making sense? You can just wake up one day and see price just move direct to 600 pips. Am I communicating? Because for someone that wants to take a trade, or maybe it's for somebody that wants to lock in a setup, you can, a position. This is your point of locking in your position. Do you understand? Because once price breaks out of this area, straight is no retracement. I'm telling you guys, because this is what is building up a momentum, and the more it consolidates, the more stronger, the momentum that it's going to push with gets stronger. Am I making sense? So you have to understand all these little details when you're analyzing and when you're taking a trade. Okay, when you are taking a trade, when you're analyzing, and also understand where you are currently at in the market, because remember, this place is an all-time high. We are currently at high on XAU USD. This is a no man's land. When you are trading around this level, you are expected to be cautious. You are expected to trade with a proper risk management, because trust me, price can dump on you anytime, and also price can give you move in your direction drastically. Okay, so whenever you're trading at every given market, at every particular position, know the tools you're using to analyze. For example, here now I told you guys that, first of all, I identified where we are, right? We are at an all-time high. So now the question is, what am I going to be using to analyze this area? Structure, Fibonacci, moving averages. I need to understand momentum. I need to know if this where price is currently at now, if there is still momentum for it to push up, or if the momentum is getting weak for me to start looking for sales. I need to understand, is there shift in structure? Is the structure still maintaining? Like I told you guys, right? We are still seeing that structure is still maintaining. We are seeing this. We are seeing this. We are seeing this, right? There is nothing telling us that what structure has shifted. Am I making sense? There is nothing telling us on this time frame, on this our time frame, that what structure has shifted. Everything is still maintained and still okay for the buys. Okay, so the best thing for you to just do is wait out and get that perfect buy entries. Am I communicating? Wait out and get that perfect what? Buy entries. Structure is intact, momentum is weak, right? Momentum is weak currently. Fibonacci, we are sitting on our 23.6 area, most likely a consolidating phase, which builds up momentum to push. We've drawn our counter trend line. Once price breaks that counter trend line, I mean, you should be on the lower time frame. You shouldn't be on M30 time frame to catch a trade. You should be on like 3 minutes, 5 minutes to be able to see those 3 minutes, 5 minute retracement, because on that M30 time frame, it's just going to be pushing up. You are not going to see any retracement on M30, M1, H4. It's just going to be pushing up. But once you go to a lower time frame, like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, that is when you can finesse that lower retracement. That's why I use the minor retracements. You can only see them when you are on the 5 minutes time frame. You can't see them when you're on the M30 time frame. Okay, so that's that on gold. Currently now is still waiting phase, or for those that want to lock in the position, you can lock in your position currently now and wait for price to break out. Okay, before I continue, let me know if there is any question. Is there any question? Am I communicating? Is there any question? Any questions so far? I mean, we have 37 persons here. Why are we having 17 likes? No way. The rule of the game is once you are joining, you are liking. Once you are joining, you are only going to like. So we have 17. I'm not continuing anything. I'm not riding on anywhere until I see 34 likes here. Okay, until I see 34, go and like the live stream. I mean, share it also, share it to your friends, share it to your communities, share it to people, let them join, let everybody join. Share it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, any place you want to share it. Share the live stream, bring people on board. Let's trade together, let's analyze together, let's learn together, guys. It's very, very important. So let's go to GBP USD. So let's see, what are we seeing on GU? What are we seeing on GU? So I mean, on GU, price has been moving around this. It's just in a box. Honestly, to me, I'm seeing price to be in a box because remember last week I said I was still very bearish on GU. I was still bearish on GU. And I'm even still bearish on GU. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. I'm still bearish on GU. Reason being because, sorry guys, if you go to your daily time frame, on your daily time frame on GBP USD, right, you can see that this is a break of structure. Am I making sense? I'll keep on repeating it. This here is a break of structure. This was our higher low. Higher low was formed, right? Price broke below this higher low, and we are seeing lower highs being formed. I mean, I'm big on structure, honestly. Okay, I'm very, very big on structure. Has shifted on a higher time frame, then I am on the lower time frame to utilize it. Am I making sense? So I'm very big on structure. We are seeing one price respected this area, and currently we have seen price come and give us some kind of triple touch, one, two, three, triple touch around this level. I'm still expecting more sales on XAU. I'm expecting more sales on XAU. the question here is, when am I going to start taking that sell? Do you understand? That's the question. Because look, on like a short term move, we are seeing price to give us what, a counter move, right? We are seeing things like this, we are seeing things like this, right? But before I start taking any on XA, or sorry, any sales on XAU, first of all want to be on my lower time frame to understand the build up of what's happening on that lower time frame. uh so I on that lower time frame. So on that my lower time frame, basically I can still see that price is just ranging, right? Price is ranging, price is not giving us any major thing around this level. Structure wise, seeing the counters, counter move for the structure. But around this area, we can see that this is kind of like a lower highs being formed around this level. And for me, I want to see price start trading below our moving average, kind of like something like this. Okay. I need to start seeing price trading below our what, moving average. Am I making sense? So once price starts trading below our momentum on the lower time frame has shifted, or sorry, on this minor time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame, it has shifted. Am I communicating? I need to see momentum on this time frame shift, and I also need to see structure